Hello there, Capricorn. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your reading for the full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer. This is taking place, of course, during the sun sign in your sign, and we also have quite a few other planets in Capricorn as well. First, a big happy birthday to all my fellow Capricorns. I'm a Capricorn too. I'm the last day of Capricorn. I'm a January 19th goat, so my sun sign is at 29 degrees of Capricorn. So also a happy birthday in belated nature to all the Capricorns from December and January that may not have seen my previous videos. So great to have you here. Hope you have been doing really, really well. This is huge, big time Capricorn season, more than usual, because we have got right now 5 planets in our sign. We have the Sun, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, and Pluto all moving in Capricorn, and this full moon in Cancer is going to be lighting up the universal 7th house for the Capricorns. So before I get any deeper, first a few quick notes that this is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single Capricorn out there. So if these messages do resonate with you, they're meant for you. If, some of them resonate with you, those are the ones that are meant for you. And if it doesn't resonate with all, kick it all out to another Capricorn out there. You may also want to check your sun, moon, Venus, and rising, or the rest of your chart. Like when I watch, my favorite readers on YouTube, like my Venus sign is in Pisces. So I also watch the Pisces reading to get, more messages kind of about love and relationship. And so you may want to do the same thing with my channel as well. Also, this will mostly correspond with Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising are most likely to feel it the strongest. And all Capricorn cross watchers, those watching for a Capricorn, are welcome here as well. If you're interested in a personal reading or any information about me or the card decks I use, check down below in the description box. It will all be down there. And if you are a new person, or if you have not yet done so, I do invite you to reach out, hit that subscribe button, and join the Dragon family. Also, be sure to give it that dragon claw up by clicking the like button and let me know that you enjoyed the content. So let's get back into talking about a little bit more about the astrology, and then we're going to jump into the cards. So Capricorn, here is the actual chart that I pulled when the moon was at its apex of fullness. And so here you can see there's all those Capricorn planets, and there on the opposite is the Cancer moon down there. That's, what happens when we have a full moon, is it's always sitting opposite to the place where the sun is traveling at the time. So you are one of the signs, lucky you, that get to be in the hot seat, because I've been saying to everyone that, our cardinal signs, even though we are all feeling this full moon lunar eclipse energy very strongly, especially because it's in Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon, so the moon is very happy being in Cancer. It's extra strong. It brings the emotions even more up to the surface. But the cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, are feeling this one the strongest because it's in a fellow cardinal sign. So for all my Capricorns, this is definitely big energy. Like I said, this is hitting that universal 7th house for Capricorn. And so it's a big relationship moon, guys. This is about, that's that Libra house. It's about, relationships, marriage, connections, whether it's love, friendship, co-workers, any kind of agreements or, contracts that you enter into. All of that is the 7th house. This is also about equality, fairness, balance, harmony. Libra is all about justice. So Capricorn, if there's something that you feel like, wow, I really got done wrong, somebody was not right with me, I really want, an apology, or I want some kind of reconciliation, or it's just some kind of resolution, no matter how it comes through, you may very well get it, especially, this next 30-day cycle to 6-month cycle. And the reason I say 6 months is because this particular full moon has a really powerful kind of a flip side for you. July 16th, 2019, we had a lunar eclipse, full moon in Capricorn. And so this full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer is the flip side, opposition of that Capricorn energy that happened 6 months ago. So Capricorns, think about what was going on in July. Think about what was coming up at that time. Oh my goodness, I mean, for me personally, that's pretty big. I know exactly what was going on with me during July, and I'm sure you do too. Because that is what's coming up to be healed, to be resolved, to be completed, and to get balanced. Think about it. You all know what you're going through last summer. So, you know, this energy will really be with us. You know, those full moon to full moon, it's kind of a 30-day cycle. But because of that extra energy, and because we are going to be having another eclipse pattern, I believe in July, I can get you an exact date on the next reading I do. But these patterns have been very, very strong for Capricorn, absolutely. So on that note, Capricorn, let's dig into the Moonology cards. Let's look and see what it has for you coming up. We're going to do a past, present, future layout to see what was, you know, happening, you know, in the past around this full moon, what we were dealing with, you know, over the last 30 days to 6 months. Then we're going to do a present column of where we're at right now. And then we're doing a potential future outcomes from what's coming from this full moon energy. Dear guardians, divine beings of light, angels, guides, helpers, and healers, ancestors, please be with the sun, moon, Venus, and rising sign of Capricorn as we do their full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer reading for January 2020. Please bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good and protect their energy throughout this session. Thank you so much. Oh yes. So Capricorn, here in the immediate past and, you know, over the last 6 months, meditate and contemplate new moon and Pisces energy. So this is a very reflective, very spiritual kind of energy. I would also say it's a little bit confusing, especially when it comes to romance and love. I will also put out there that Venus is moving into Pisces on January 13th. So, you know, this is a complementary energy to Capricorn. It's very, very nice. Pisces and Capricorn get along pretty well. And so, you know, energetically at least they do. And so you may be feeling that vibration of Pisces coming through. To me, this is, you know, also a sacrificial energy. It also can be transcendence of suffering. So Capricorn, this last 30 days or this last 6 months may have indeed been very emotionally and spiritually challenging for you. So let's pull some more cards on this. Ooh, wow. Okay, so Capricorn, on top of the new moon in Pisces, we have the waning gibbous, which is balance. And what we were saying about, you know, this full moon is coming full circle in your 7th house, and that does have to do with balance, harmony, and regaining your equilibrium. Because it's a waning moon sign, this also, to me, has required you to let go of some elements of, you know, your usual habits or routines in order to gain that wisdom and that balance around the cycles of life. So let's get into some tarot. Let's pull up what's coming up here. I also do like that this number on the waning gibbous moon here is a 19. It's a 1 and a 9. The 1 is the beginning, the 9 is the completion. So some cycle, you know, from this past 30 days or past 6 months even, has really been completed, Capricorn. You have completed some kind of cycle and you're ready to regain your balance. Ooh, yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so Capricorn, you've absolutely had some kind of a tower moment. I'm feeling more like it was 6 months ago. For some of you, it could have even been in the last 30 days. This is very strong Aquarius, Uranus kind of energy. To me, it is kind of the hand of the divine reaching in and saying anything that's not for your highest and your best, we're going to have to dismantle that. It's about release. It's about revelations. It's about, you know, the truth coming to light, and, you know, structures and old ways of being destroyed so that you can get to the truth of the matter. We also have that chameleon spirit coming through. This is the Spiritsong Tarot, which I love because it has an animal spirit with each one. And, you know, we're bringing in that chameleon. So to me, this also says, Capricorn, you have to be flexible. You have to be versatile. You know, keep your flexibility around that, because, you know, it's like the beginning is the end is the beginning sometimes, you know, and it's just like it may not be all lost. Those tower moments sometimes just clear the air, so that we can regroup stronger. So let's get some more tarot on this. And look at that, 10 of Wands, fire energy. And you know that 10 of Wands, Capricorn, to me, is the completion of some sort of burdensome cycle. Something that was very tough, very difficult, came full circle for you. You know, so that's very much about, you know, releasing burdens, letting go of something that was very, very hard on you. And so let's get into your present energy as we're coming through with this full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer. Look at that, the waxing moon, the energy is gaining momentum. So this is a very powerful full moon for you. We already know that, but this is really saying that this is triggering kind of that divine series of, you know, better projection, better progress, things coming full circle and really going forward. Whereas before you might have just felt like you were kind of treading water, not getting very far. The waxing moon energy is all about building and growth and, you know, better forward progress and momentum. Also, we got to mention Jupiter is in Capricorn this year, and this is very positive for all Capricorns or people with Capricorn in their chart, because I'm telling you, that is the super positive. Jupiter's the great benefactor, and whenever it's in your sign, you have the extra lucky touch. So very, very strong year ahead for all Capricorns. Then we have the waxing gibbous. So we go from the waning in the past to the waxing in this present moment. This is about focus, Capricorn. The waxing gibbous is when the moon is right about to be full. And so this is like saying, don't lose that focus. Don't lose your direction. Don't get confused or distracted from where you really want to go. Capricorn, you are a very, very strong, ambitious, super motivated sign to get up that mountain and succeed and achieve and have success. But the things that can sometimes distract or waylay you are, you know, relationships or your emotions, because Capricorns are very loyal to the people that they love. You know, so if that's been a real source of frustration, you know, that's been, you know, kind of getting the best of you, this is saying, you know, don't let negative experiences, don't let past failures in career either get to you. There's transformation going through here. Look at the butterfly right over her third eye. You know, this is transformation of the mind. This is brand new awareness coming in. You've got the Two of Feathers on here for your tarot card that comes up on top of this. So this is decisions. This is direction. Some Capricorns may be very guarded with their heart chakra right now, because in the traditional deck, you know, this is the Two Swords with her holding the swords, you know, in the blindfold over her eyes. So you may feel like, I don't know if I want to trust again, but, you know, life is requiring that you're going to have to open up and make some decisions. There's that lizard to me, which is always about accessing the dream time. So this is about getting into following your dreams as well. Two of Feathers, that sword energy is all about the intellect. It's all about the mind. So Capricorn, it's time to open your mind up again and transform it. So let's pull another tarot card on top of this one. And look at that, Four of Cups. So Capricorn, yet again, super transformative. And right now, as you sit in this energy, you may be feeling very much that there is like this one missing cup that you really wish was part of your life. It could be, you know, whatever it is to you, because this is general. But with the Cups energy, I would say this is more emotional. So for a lot of my Capricorns, it's like you're wishing, hoping, wondering, you know, it's like, why isn't that, you know, romantic situation there? Why isn't that relationship that I really crave, you know, there? Because it's like all these other things are setting up really nicely, but maybe that one thing. For some of you, it could be that perfect career. It could be that perfect home. Whatever it is that feels like that's the one thing that would fulfill you. But Capricorn, let me remind you with that card that this is one where you don't want to take what you have going well for you for granted. Be grateful for what's already going well, because the more that you do that, the more those other good things will start coming to you. So that's a very strong message. Also, because there is Scorpio energy attached to that Four of Cups, you know, there's that serpent. This is about transformation. This is about shedding that skin, letting go of the old incarnation. So you're doing a lot of that right now. And there we go into the future. Bring more love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. We are right around the corner from Aquarius time. Mercury is also going into Aquarius this week, so that is coming up very strongly. This is just saying, Capricorn, be more gentle with yourself. Be more loving with yourself and others. You know, Aquarius energy is always about pouring out help and, you know, love and aid to other people. So if you haven't been doing that enough, do that for others, because if you do that for others, many times they will reciprocate and do that for you. It's a very beautiful flow. Then we get into the creation card coming up very strongly, and that is the Beaver moon, and that moon is the moon sign, the full moon of November. I just took a look at my chart there. So there could be something coming very full circle, something manifesting, something being created in the month of November, even around that full moon time. You know, it's associated with the beaver because the beaver creates all kinds of structures, all kinds of manifestation. They're master builders, and Capricorn, you really are too. So you could absolutely be building up to something being very fulfilling around November time. Also, this is the 39. 39 adds up to 12, and 12 adds up to another 3. So we have a very strong number of building energy. So let's pull some more tarot for this one. Oh, and beautiful Capricorn look. So we have the death card, the transformation. There's the cicada, being reborn, transition, liberation. And on top of that, we have the card of Venus, the Empress. Absolutely beautiful Venus energy of Taurus and Libra, all about balance, all about, you know, abundance, creativity. So to me, there's a complete transformation coming in the future, and it could definitely be something around the time of November, because, you know, this is Scorpio energy from this card, but there's something that could also be coming up around the time of May, because, you know, this is that very Taurus, you know, earthy kind of energy, as well as the time of Libra. So, you know, Taurus time, Libra time, Scorpio time, you know, so that would be like May, October, November. Those months are very, very key going into the future here, Capricorn. This is a super strong reading. Oh my goodness. Definitely, you've got a very, very strong, like, transformation, death, and rebirth going on here. Yeah, you're just really becoming reborn by the end of this year and through these lunar cycles. My goodness. So let's pull, I'm going to pull a Hero's Journey Oracle card. We're going to get you a little bit of advice, extra encouragement for the end of your reading here. Oh, so number 10. Attune to the call, tune in and turn on, Capricorn. Do not be passive in your own process. This is, adds to number 1. So this is a year of a lot of new beginnings. A lot of rebirths are coming, and it's time to heed the call of your own inner voice and the voice of the divine. I'm curious to look at the bottom. Oh yeah, so where you are is where it's at. Stay still till you're divinely guided. There's no reason to make a whole lot of waves or movement until you really feel it pulling at your soul, Capricorn. You will know when that call comes. Tune into the voice of the divine. Ask your angels and your guides to really reach forward and show you signs and bring you those messages of, when to move forward, when to take action, because you're getting ready for a lot of new action right now with this full moon. Hope you all have a great birthday and a beautiful full moon. I will be seeing you guys very soon. Take care.